Ladies and gentlemen, here he is right now, Dr. Edmund Chein.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yes. Well, we're thrilled to have you. You are such an international figure now with some offices around the world, and I was introduced to you about a decade ago, and I was so impressed, Doctor, with the 90-year-olds, the 80-year-olds that I saw coming into your office, and I thought they were in their 60s. And they were backpacking, they were jogging, and once again, their life was full of vigor. Instead of saying, I'm on my last lap, it seemed like they got a renewal in their lives. So God has really used you to bring something to people for longevity. And how did this start? How did you become a Christian?
Well, I came from a Christian family, but I didn't get into Christianity until I went to med school and studied DNA and the mechanism inside of DNA that keeps us, make us what we are and causes diseases that we face genetically. It's beyond a computer. And that's what amazed me, and that's what I chose to go into DNA research and longevity research. And the God wink, okay, I had a lot of wings, thank God, for giving me a lot of...
yeah, a lot of wings. Now, as you studied that, especially the DNA, did you see the hand of a creative designer in all
Absolutely.
of that?
It cannot come from evolution and come from thunder. It's just no way. For example, the wink that I got when I try to search the phrase in the Bible that talks about longevity, the first phrase I came into was Genesis 6:3. It says, "Thou shalt live to 120." And I look back in history, you know, before Noah's time, oh, they lived to thousands of years old. Thousands. But after Noah's time, nobody lived beyond 130. I mean, if there's no God, then I don't know what there is. It's a proof. You know, the longevity documented in the world records are maximally 125, 23. Nobody hits beyond 130, nobody. Then I said to myself, why are we only 70, 80, 90 years old? Why don't we all make to 120? That's the further wings that God gave me, you know? And start looking into hormones that doctors don't check. Check hormones, check environmental pollutants. You guys, when I made you, I didn't give you pesticides. I didn't make gasoline all over the place. I didn't make cleaning agents for you. Right? For Adam, right? Adam's not, no cleaning agents, no pesticides, right? And now we're using all these things for our convenience. We didn't have dry clean. Adam didn't dry clean his clothes. The chemicals they use to dry clean the clothes. You wear it, it gets in your body. It's the pollutants. And now, worse, we have the plastics, the plastic bottles that we drink our water from. It's clean, but it's toxic. Because once it sits in the sun for 3 hours, from its manufacturer to your local supermarket, it sits in the back of the truck. 3 hours is all it needs to release phthalates. The plastic release phthalates into your drinks and foods and so forth. And you drink it, you eat it, boom, it goes in your body, and it damages your adrenal gland. That's the first thing it does. And it makes you weak, makes you fatigued, makes you sick. And you go to the doctor, and the doctor says, do all these tests. Oh, you're fine. It's in your head. You need a psychiatrist. You know, you're crazy. You're in depression. Right here, you know, upper, you know, serotonin blocker. No. The adrenal glands were killed by the environmental pollutants, by heavy metals. The tuna have mercury. You know, and mercury came from the Industrial Revolution. The waste going to the ocean, the fish eat them, we eat the fish, and they sit in our body. And so these are the wings that God gave me. And so basically, it becomes I've set up a 120 network club now to teach people how to hold God's promise and say, hey, God, you promised me 120. If I don't make 120, you're responsible. But first, God says, you have to be responsible for
That's
the
it.
for
That's it. Yeah.
the temple.
Yeah, doctor, we take our car in, we change our tires.
We change our tires, we check our oil. We do it to the car, but we don't do it to the body.
Yeah.
You know, we spend money, we change the oil, and we gladly spend that money. But when it comes to checking our body, well, does my insurance company pay?
Yeah.
If my insurance company doesn't pay, I don't do.
I'm not doing it.
Well, does your insurance company pay for your changing oil?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
you dig out the money to change your oil, but we don't take money out to change this temple that God gave us. You know, and in the ancient times, the Romans and the Plato, they value spirit over body.
Yes.
So there are priests and monks that just go to they let their body get dirty and get wasted, and they say it's okay, because as long as my spirit is pure and high. No. In fact, the Hebrews are smarter. The Jews are smarter. They say, no. Body is same.
That's right.
As spirit.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
You have to value them the same.
Yeah.
You know? And those of you who don't check your body every year and say, oh, not until I get pain. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. My doctor says I'm healthy. You know? Those people, you are not valuating your temple equal to your spirit.
Yes.
You're paying too much attention to your spirit and not enough to your temple. The only temple that God gave you, your body, your DNA, will not be found 1 billion years after you die, and it has never had your DNA. The world, this planet, never had your DNA before you were born.
Yes.
So your body's going to resurrect.
Yes, that's right.
When you resurrect, it's not your flesh that's going to resurrect, it's DNA that's going to resurrect.
Yes.
You can be cremated. You can be cremated and dumped in the ocean. You can be buried under, and the worms eat you up. But your DNA is still in the tomb, and your DNA is in the ocean.
Yeah.
So when that resurrection comes, your DNA becomes you again.
Yes.
So if you don't care about your DNA, well, that's why you're sick. If you're sick and you say, God, how come I'm sick? How come you don't take care of me? How come I have cancer? How come I have diabetes? How come I'm this? How come I'm that? Just remember what I said. You didn't take care of your temple.
Yeah.
You didn't take care of your plumbing system. You didn't take care of your roof, and it's falling down. Don't blame me, God. Blame yourself.
Yes. Yeah. That's so good.